Ashoka framework is a simple framework, but unfortunately, very few impact organizations have the audacity to do that.
When they met me many years ago, 10 years ago actually, I was not able to articulate what I wanted to do, like I'm doing it right now. I was speaking a lot of things, saying this and that because there were ideas in my head, but they were nevertheless able to believe in me and recognize the jewel that was inside me to kind of like turn that jewel into something that can cause change.
Ashoka means life. Ashoka comes at the point where you think you're not relevant or you think you're about to give up. They come in, pull that support, put you into that support system, and your story changes forever.
My first 3 years, I wasn't worried about Mocha. I was worried about the problem. If you think about most entrepreneurs who do not have the good fortune of going through an Ashoka process, they are worried as much about themselves as about the problem. And that dilutes the opportunity to really do what they could do better, faster, more creatively. Because if I've not eaten, then how can I go start solving a problem of a family that has not eaten?
Ashoka is a builder of builders who believed in me as a person, and all along I had always thought this is, like we need to do this and you need to mobilize and you need to do that. But they said, no, we're looking for individuals and this is our criteria, ABC, ethics and entrepreneurial, risk-taking, etc., and serving the community. So invested 3 years of a stipend for me to be able not to give up, but to move on.
As a social entrepreneur, a lot of times you feel alone. I'm lucky and I'm fortunate to have a co-founder that I can bounce ideas off of, but at the same time, you question yourself. And so having multifaceted support has really been tremendous in terms of our growth and actually our impact.
There's so much potential for social entrepreneurs to benefit from the initiatives of Ashoka.
Ashoka has taken me from one phase to another. New words have come in like co-creation, like impact investment. Those are new words for me, but they make a lot of sense. So now I'm exhumed, to see how else I can do more with my work.
Ashoka is warm and supportive.
Yes, Ashoka is support. Ashoka, came when I were in a moment of doubt. We were, in the middle of the death valley because we had many people, especially from the health sector, that was not agree with what we were doing because they said that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a pharmacist. So why should I be, involved in those, mechanism? And then Ashoka came, so I was elected, and I had, some funding that allowed me to be focused totally on the project.
Ashoka is hope. Ashoka recognizes the opportunity of a leader. And they say, we're going to give you 3 years of a stipend in partnership with other organizations for you to work on your idea.
I remember 3 years ago when we first started talking to the Ashoka team, just even hearing them say, wow, what a great idea. Just that little point when we were at the same time having others say, why would you focus on chronic disease? You're a pediatrician. Why aren't you focusing on maternal and child health? Just having that statement made a difference. And I don't think people really understand how just the smallest statement can actually be the fuel we need to keep pushing us forward.
I could describe Ashoka as dream catchers. There hasn't been a dream to change the world that hasn't been found and caught and nurtured by this impactful organization.
Ashoka is a catalyst for social entrepreneurs across Africa.
It's a very simple notion. Invest in the person who you feel can deliver on the system's change and allow them to do what they think can be done. And then magic happens.
Ashoka is without question for real, in that we know that Ashoka is here for the long run with us, focusing on society, on the person, on the community. And there are very few entities or organizations that are out there like that. It's a family that is with us, truly believing in the mission, helping us achieve that mission. So ultimately, we have the greater good of this world, and we're impacting the communities in the way that we should.
Ashoka is knowing that I have like a warm blanket wrapped around me.
Ashoka is hope.